Hi, this video is going to show some of the different assignment options you have in classwork and how to create the assignments. So the first thing you do is you come over to classwork, and if you want to create an assignment, you're going to come to create. And notice that you have these different options here. So the first one is just to create a basic assignment. To do this, you're going to create a title. You're going to put in whatever instructions you had for that assignment. And if you had, for instance, a worksheet or a PDF, something that you want, or a video, you come down to this left-hand corner to attach those items. If you're going to be using Google Gradebook to record grades, which you can then later upload into PowerSchool, you would change the points here. You can also set a due date. And the nice thing about setting a due date is that it will record when the students turned in an assignment and whether or not it was late. And that way, if at the end of the semester you're having issues where students are saying they turned things in on time and parents are maybe emailing you, you'll have a nice printout that shows exactly when the students turned in the assignment and that it was before or after the due date. If you've created topics, you can also select which topic or unit, however you split up your semester, it belongs to. And then once you've filled in all of this information, you can assign it or you can schedule it. So if you're creating the assignment the night before, but you don't want it available to the next day, you can hit schedule and choose the date and time that the assignment will post. Or you can choose to save it as a draft. And so if I save it as a draft, it's going to be grayed out and available for me to click on, and it will just stay up here. And then if I want to assign it later or edit it, I hit the three dots and then edit. And then at that point, I can change things or I can assign it. The next option you have is a quiz assignment. This is going to include a Google Form quiz that's blank in the assignment already. And to edit it and make it into whatever assessment you want it to be, you just click on it. And then you can edit this form as you would normally. You can also come up into the settings and change the quiz settings. But if you do want it to remain a quiz so that it auto grades, you don't want to touch this toggle. Your third item is to post a question. Now this will post a question on Stream. And down here you have the option to change the answer response. So if you want to, you can make it multiple choice instead of short answer and put in a couple different options. You can control whether or not the students can reply to each other, which would make it more of a conversation, or it could just be them answering the question. And you can toggle to choose whether or not students can edit their answer after they've put in their original answer. As with the regular assignments, you can schedule it so that it comes up at a specific day and time instead of right away. I do want to show you the difference between using Ask and just typing a question. So for instance, if I came into my stream, I could type for my students a question and post it in Stream. Now over here on the right is one of the students in my class. And you can see how this looks different. So here she can answer the question and put in a comment and post. But if she answers the question right here where I put it as ask a question from an assignment, it asks her to turn it in. So if you're doing Guardian responses, or if you want this to be a graded question, if they get points for participating in these questions on Stream, it will automatically let you know whether or not they completed the question if you post it by coming up to classwork and making it an actual ask assignment. So that just gives you some extra data collection, and it also kind of gives them a little bit more responsibility because they're turning it in instead of just posting it. Another option you have is materials. So to add a material that's not an assignment, you can put in the title of the material, and then you can attach whatever it is. It could be the syllabus, it could be a PDF that they need to read, it can be a YouTube video or a link to a website, any kind of material that you might want them to access for class. When you're done, you can post it. You can schedule it to post later, or you can save it as a draft. But notice that this doesn't have anywhere to do points, so this wouldn't be a graded assignment. You can also, as with any of the other assignments, choose which topic it belongs in if you want to organize it. The last option you have is to reuse an old post. So if you click that, it's going to bring up all of your classes, and you can click on, it could even be a different class, and select a post that you've used before and click reuse. Now, if you want to include the attachments in it, which you probably will, you're going to have to click the checkbox first and then click reuse. It will then bring that assignment up in front of you with the attachments if you asked for that. It will default, so if the last time, notice this one I had set as make a copy for each student, it defaults to whatever you used last time. So if you want to change that, you're going to have to click on it and change it to a different option. You still have the option to change the points, select a due date, select a topic, and you can assign or schedule it to come later.